Get ready for the biggest shakeup in the AI world, because Karpathy has officially joined Anthropic. This is huge news as Karpathy, the former OpenAI founding member and the researcher who spent much of 2025 cooling expectations for artificial intelligence, is starting this week on Anthropic's pre-training team. He is immediately tasked with building a new group with a specific mandate, using Claude to speed up the research that produces the next version of Claude. We dive into what this means for the future of large language models and why this move is such a massive signal. Cost, and we explore how this choice impacts the current leaderboard rankings and what it means for using the best models for your specific Android project. Plus, we look at the new command line interface that lets agents leverage these tools. And finally, Anthropic is putting enterprise security first with groundbreaking new features. Anthropic has launched secure sandboxes and private model context protocol environments, allowing enterprises to run Claude-managed agent sandboxes in their own private settings with strict data control. This is a massive step for data privacy and compliance in AI deployments, and we cover exactly how these new tools will change the landscape for secure, sensitive workloads. Don't miss the rest of the news. Stay tuned. Noi Dung Kai Tait. Karpathy, a former OpenAI founding member and prominent researcher known for his cautious assessments of artificial intelligence, has joined Anthropic. He is not joining in an advisory capacity, but is starting this week on the company's pre-training team, tasked with immediately building a new group focused on using Claude to accelerate the research pipeline for the next generation of Claude. This mandate, to leverage the model to speed up core model development, is the central focus of his role. /N pre-training is identified as the most computationally intensive and time-consuming phase in building frontier large language models, responsible for instilling core knowledge and reasoning capabilities. Anthropic is betting that Claude can substitute for significant portions of the human research required in this phase through autonomous research loops that propose and validate training code changes overnight. /N Karpathy's conviction in this bet is backed by his prior work. In early 2026, he released Auto Research, an open-source project where an AI agent iteratively proposes, runs, and stacks improvements to training code based on a fixed compute budget and evaluation metric. This system demonstrated the ability to discover approximately 20 stacking improvements, including a bug fix, resulting in an 11% training speedup on a codebase, a pattern later adopted by independent teams. /N the structural principle demonstrated by Auto Research, a network of agents running parallel experiments to accumulate validated improvements, is what Karpathy intends to apply at the frontier scale. This shift moves from single researcher experiments to a collective, ratchet-like accumulation of progress. /N Karpathy's hiring carries significant weight due to his intellectual profile. He is known for tempering expectations, famously calling much of the agentic output slop and estimating artificial general intelligence to be a decade away. His move signals a specific judgment, that current models are mature enough to materially compress the research cycle for AI development, even if they do not achieve AGI. /n/, this appointment occurs amidst a competitive race for researchers capable of bridging LLM theory and trillion-token training practice. Anthropic's decision reflects a belief that their current model can substitute for substantial researcher time. The hire represents a calculated risk. If the hypothesis holds, the lab will compound its lead in model generation. If not, the cost will be compute time rather than product failure. /n/, the move also follows a trend of senior OpenAI figures, including Jan Lake, joining Anthropic. Anthropic has also hired Chris Rolfe to bolster its frontier red team capabilities. With Anthropic's high valuation and significant enterprise revenue, this strategic recruitment underscores the intense focus on optimizing the foundational research process. Google is launching a significant overhaul of its Anti-Gravity 2 project, targeting competitors like Claude Code and OpenAI Codex with a complete agent-first rebuild. This strategic move signals a major push in the competitive landscape of AI coding assistants and large language models. The development suggests Google is focusing on a more advanced, agent-centric approach to code generation and assistance. This initiative is set to reshape how developers interact with sophisticated AI tools, intensifying the race for dominance in the AI coding space. Google has significantly enhanced the development environment for Android application creation by integrating support for leading third-party large language models directly within Android Studio. This major update, announced at Google's annual I/O Developers Conference, provides developers unprecedented flexibility in choosing their AI co-pilot. The core innovation allows developers to select between Gemini, GPT from OpenAI, or Claude from Anthropic to utilize within Android Studio. Furthermore, for those prioritizing local processing, Google has made the Gemma 4 model directly downloadable from the IDE, bypassing the need for external servers, emphasizing control over performance, privacy, and cost. This strategic choice reflects Google's evolving approach to developer tooling. The announcement also highlights advancements in the Android Command Line Interface, CLI, which has reached version 1 stability. While the CLI itself is aimed at enabling AI agents to interact with Android development features, the new Android Studio command allows preferred agents to leverage the deep, contextual capabilities of Android Studio. This enables agents to perform complex tasks such as semantic symbol resolution, file analysis for warnings, and rendering Jetpack Compose previews. To support this ecosystem, agent skills are now integrated into Android Studio, providing models with specialized project knowledge. Additionally, built-in skills for Android development and the Google Firebase platform are now natively available. This move positions Google to support agent-first workflows, allowing tools like Claude Code, Codex, or Anti-Gravity to utilize official Google tools and knowledge bases, aligning with a strategy focused on agent capabilities in the current development landscape. In related news, Google's Android benchmark shows GPT 5.5 leading the pack, with Gemini 3.1 Pro preview and GPT 5.4 closely following. Google is offering incentives, including dedicated capacity and higher rate limits for Gemini and Android Studio for subscribers of Google AI Pro and Ultra plans. The integration of these advanced models and tooling signals a major push toward highly customized, AI-assisted Android development workflows. Anthropic has significantly enhanced its Claude managed agents capabilities by introducing secure sandboxes and private model context protocol, MCP, environments, specifically targeting enterprise customers with stringent data control and compliance needs. This new feature allows organizations to run Claude-managed agent sandboxes within their own private model context protocol servers. The rollout is currently in a public beta for self-hosted sandboxes on the Claude platform, and MCP tunnels are available in a research preview for organizations requesting access. The core value proposition is enabling enterprises to maintain complete control over compute, file access, and service integration by keeping these operations within their established perimeters. This ensures that existing security policies, comprehensive audit logging, and runtime controls are applied by default, safeguarding sensitive data. Sandboxes offer flexibility, supporting custom runtime images and variable resource sizing, making them suitable for demanding tasks such as large-scale image generation or complex builds. This focus underscores Anthropic's commitment to enterprise AI solutions, directly addressing customer concerns around data privacy, system integrity, and operational transparency. The integration is designed to work seamlessly with existing infrastructure, accessible through both self-hosted setups and managed providers like Cloudflare, Daytona, Modal, and Versal. This development positions Claude managed agents as a highly secure and customizable option for organizations prioritizing robust security in their AI deployments.